Jumazi ni munsam zeba bramo na Jumazi rekwado no nso no omampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama otunsa de frempanyimfo bi na Nigeria mampanyin oya Bola Tinubu obai no so de nsam bi odutugwa oya abransama yade no sunu mu nkyem zeba bro na yerekase nso no oya aza mame abasirwo bi na oya tricycle rider meche aboboya bi washiro won kwa ya wakaya rahosam na onamba kwano da yadini munsam yaze babramu na nnede dambra mpanyimfo nyamagwa akwanu ma na omampanyi dada Mahama wozi ni saduda sisa waba ya mampanyi no ode ninsam ode tugoni bi kiraga na fode wonya reshem na eyidado ho orbo adwuma ema inde oman Ghana wasan ejirane na adubiem damansami ena nsambia okan ho ena nda nyumbere yazere bramo de kasebo na yaka mode damudwuma kuwi na weso yena asen mande nyumbere nsu ne yetum ye ne dam na yaze kasebo ne yaze bramo no bosheba electricals nkanzia papa fie ya inde electrical gadget biaro ehien oyaza bosheba electricals ebo pin hona inne wunsaba kabina je kazi juma ewizin entino chandelier corner light gate light ceiling fan LED light 36918 and afa 24 watt ninyina pabia wunsaba kabido ye white and blue bulb ninala akwa benya bi ho LED flat lights 150 watt and afa CCTV cable 100 ni 200 Nina will be enough CCTV cameras outdoor enough indoor enough standing fan ceiling fan air condition in the ne fan na ni USB so okawa Nina no ebotuma kwa wonsa kapebi honum na enwana we boy oya boja oya electrical shop no Boshaba electricals na wotu hwane nyama na indei wakotana wenye nudu mfosu yepa oninti electrical contractors wombom pin Boshaba electricals na wonkotu nyama oho na ebe wie contracting inenya mfosu yepa awuso a eri sedan foforo no electrical wire ne na afa aya switches ne gadgets aho na bulbs na adina nkane ni nyina no bra Boshaba menfa nkode na obia no nkamo estimate kasi biara wolota na mana bra na obam estimate ebom na dan mane kasi ti biara sika kuma bi eziba wire na afin so no atoto nkane za abobom ema no so wire kama yie paza mo wako for your solar standing fan so a ono nde dumso ya wasana bei oyaza monya da aza chineze sipado wa charge mo aza san wedum light akatom hwem awudan famalo bowon ebada dana ho Boshaba electricals won kwabate basa muzika no wo edum pizza to onye kajetia market no zenhwe edum Boshaba building ya wo prisons runabout and afa edum pizza antatakufo na brosan dan no ehona Boshaba obiara mfre 0536 095 966 na Boshaba one more da makwana do da ma adwumakuwi ana adwumaku bi so a woka ho embrepam kasebolo kwadwen yaze wono wonsamba bro no wa so hena asen ma yaze nda nwumbiri kasebo no yaze bramo na ameso a nda nwumbiri mo bosomo ze kasebo meza bramo no mizine ze uncle epo baini afa yemfa ensam ne mu nkyiremu na yemfa mbramo na oye afia otweme meche 2024 December 7th ena kana yekoto aba dembre oman oye ne constitution oseda emfia na ne bia no order yeto aban entino afia otweme December bosome ne do todeson yakaya na kama ama ndei omampanyin a ndei oye mampanyin dadaw ojina ma oye enisa manyoku nizim chada afia otweme yeto aban wie nanu na wezi nkunyim nono ana in the day dambro mine nembra kunyin sichirande wotu abawia ne bosomo kor papa osin de no wada za wotu aba wodi yin de mampanyin na abazechi no woma wo swai wo mani nyina nanyim na woto ho dwumadzito mfana na akonto no wohwe no wototo mano nimpunto no kanko nti nna dey wo oya Black Star Square la hoye do papa omampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and fe na bezechi Her Excellency the Vice President Professor Jean Nana Opoku Ajiman wo so afunamu a wo so ya ama enyama ko kama no so no oyaza no ye oye pa na dwumadze no woto nsa babre na wode fra oye ama horo mu mpanyimfo na diplomat bi so a woka bi a hohom ti yere ka se dwumadze rekodon 21 heads of state woto nsa de phone and afa diplomat ahoro na representatives a wo fi amana ahoro na organizations bebre na was one nyimdi was betai oye dwumadze na kira ano so no bibiara konka no dzema hon ye pa no no mo no ana the Vice President His Excellency Professor J Nana Opoku Ajiman odi kan oso ya odi ma oye odi chiwa man Ghana momba nyina da inde dembre watu aba waza muhon mu wobeto oman nyim anopo ewio anajo ni nyina oman sufro hona wobaji wondo na wobobo adwuma za oman pa na worobegina oman mbrekunyi do so na woje ebumano dembre omba ya wonka ye bibiara inde obototo omano nembre ase yente Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman inde the Vice President of our land.
I Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman, having been elected to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear. That I will be faithful. And true. To the Republic of Ghana. That I will at all times. Preserve. Protect. And defend. The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And I dedicate myself. To the service. And well-being. And to do right. To all manner of persons. I further. Solemnly swear. That should I. At any time. Break this oath of office. I shall submit myself. To the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And suffer the penalty. For it. So help me God.
Isaya mesoi onyankopon boam na so ya mesoi na makantam da mete oman mbrakunyin na mejibe ya adwuma na sempo no mukwati oman mbrakunyin na mukoye bibia no to oman mbra ma oman mbra se asotu biara no wamfa maman man sada onyankopon boam. So help me God. Her Excellency the Vice President Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman wanda also wo oya Black Star Square no odoto gwa no wie no na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the President also osai na day inu si kwai.
Your Excellency, kindly say after me. This is the oath of allegiance. I. Your name.
John Dramani Mahama.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
And allegiance. The sovereignty.
And integrity. Of Ghana. And that I will preserve. Protect. And defend. The Constitution. Of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God.
Enti omampanyin aya John Dramani Mahama hanka mebeka omampanyin na do wetwem ebreten omampanyin John Dramani Mahama no so kama no so wie no nyumi ayato I pledge allegiance to the Lamb with all my strength, with all my heart. Enti no ni nyina bosha no nya wose wia na wase nyankopon de nyame boam na wanwanze no nkoti na obotum masua masoi na bo amasei wetum wa badoza mam ni nyina kodo wo in the Blaster Square botum sa kan Independence Square ono okodo wo ho na yereto kasabo no da omampanyin na bezechi na mampanyin wo so wie no eno wada omampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ozini inaugural speech odi tugwa na ni inaugural speech ni mo no eno omampanyin dada omampanyin Mahama oli chirem de Ghana fo munya rehemu ye pa na mankasa mahune de ahokyere a wa bahene do beya mfie bie na nombure no wama Ghana fo bebrenu a wono yura pa wo oye amambum na inde yi olichirem de ma Ghana fo wono yura mpa wonya reshem na bra ono amampanyi John Dramani Mahama wasana bay onye ne team anade ne administration no wole beye dwumadzini ye pa chede ebi nsida obobom we pejo man ye kasim pempendu bia oze yije so nkono kra de bebre oman Ghana mma wonu mu nti say ya Ghana nya bom botende onyi da ba ma wo ho nya reshem na bomodina na ta hone chi de inde obobua ama amembo aworibobu no oze yinje na hoto so nkono za bro oman Ghana
where people with much promise by severe economic crisis and hardships. And in the last few years, we have lurched from crisis to crisis. But there is hope on the horizon. Today should mark the beginning of a new opportunity to set our dear nation, Ghana. To the millions of my fellow countrymen and women who joined long queues and waited in the sun for their turn honoring me, my firm, immutable assurance is that your votes will matter in the work that our courage to bring change will not go in vain.
Enti omampanyin Mahama inde owieru no osane ojo tuado ena oso olesroga na fo ye pa na dembra adwuntunyi bi kan no medima hoje nyina yo anye yo medima hoje nyina twede ampo nyame enti jemeso mefrawa jimiso enti so mimo na mihewe rade na omampanyi Mahama se eyinye rade no hiani bi na mmom ohia omanga na fo ho support ye pa insheshe ya ozirbo gwakwemu ana nyama orokodu nyina no sani nyina botum wa bama insuaze hu na badum oman Ghana tuma akonkane za ichede oman Ghana no mumma waze chita no ya dzema cha support ye pa wazeman na wetum na insuaze hu wetum abam choma mpaye ne se yente na chi yembo na administration na de insuaze hu no ntum mbrem mahwan
was born with much promise. That promise would seem hazy and in doubt now because of all that has happened in the past. But I urge you, my fellow countrymen, not to be sucked into a state of perpetual pessimism. For some time, our country has urgently needed leadership with an unwavering desire to get things done. I, with all humility, assent that I intend to be that leader with your cooperation and your help. As your next leader, I shall strive to exercise sound judgment and be able to make the right calls at the right time. I'll have the humility and presence of mind to take responsibility for any challenges and be willing to act firmly and timeously to resolve the challenges that we face as a nation. Since the elections, I have read and heard the word hope used many times in relation to my presidency and what it should offer the citizens of Ghana. The circumstances we find ourselves in are indeed dire, but even so, I'll be decisive and swift in my actions. We'll focus our initial efforts on 4 critical areas. The first is economic restoration and stabilization of the macroeconomic environment. The second is the improvement of the business and investment environment to ensure that Ghana is once again open for business. The third is governance and constitutional reforms. And the final is accountability and the fight against corruption.
Anxiety, Omanpanyin, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama were in the Black Stars Square. Ebra in the Wasoni Ina, Ozin inaugural speech, Ozi to Gwan, no, the Mensamina to Gwa. Now, your track as a bonota, Opinina in the Omanpanyin John Dramani Mahama. Ebra ne inaugural speech, what on Saturday mobile guest speaker. Ayo Nigeria Mampanyin Ahmad Bola Tinubu na inde Mampanyin Mahama already inaugural speech as guest speaker on soba full podium. In all kasa Metro Ahmad Bola Tinubu Nigeria Mampanyin no kasa no le cheme de he. Ayo afio chomi abia yakwoto ya ema inde Mampanyin Mahama wodine se gweda Oyanwo ye pa zima oya Omanpanyin Mahama afi so no oyanwo zima man Ghana ena dama wo no otraze ko oya ebibira mamu nyina meche African continent ena afi so no se eya ebibira mamu nyi na etikwan na wo amana horodo a mande Ghana ye monye wanwo ye pa na dambe medika ni kiremun Opanyin oya Ahmad Bola Tinubu azidamun semi tugwa wabra na ni keynote address ozima as guest speaker wo Omanpanyin Mahama ni inaugural speech wo in the day of Black Star Square no ena olicheme dem dwumadi a wakodwi ha ebibra mamu nyina wanhye no nso na woma onyansa na ho mfamo na wonhwado na wonto de mana mo no osane dem magana ye se ebibra mamu nyina yase se yeruto de mana mo na ha obobua ema inde kabima minkabi wakodo afi asomdwe waba na inde bibiara ebibra mamu ya hwehwem yani se tuma ko osane dem magana ye ha osegana Yan commitment wo oya ebibiru oya kabima minkabim na asundwe mu no oyata wa konkani ye pa na oya hoho ozima oya ebibira mamu nyina enu ntino olichim de yamo modern na de yeye ebibifui yamo modern da yababua na ye nyina ya tena asundwe mu na yenu nkitawuzi ayedi wo ebibiri mamu no yamo modern da obakonkan afin so no yemo modern da ihia nkase yebowu ya ho na ye bibiman mu mba na ati biara ye obeye ye ma yen ebibiri mamu no wakonka no yetumi aye ma wa ye felt da manda oman kana oye yente oye Ahmed Bola Tinubu Nigeria Mampanyin.
Today we celebrate African democracy as Ghana and our beloved people mark the transition from one democratic government to another. This moment does not merely symbolize another milestone in the evolution of Ghanaians' democratic society. It further demonstrates that in West Africa, we are capable of democratic and productive endeavors. It is time that our continent critics stop forgetting the strides that Ghana, Nigeria, and others have made. We need not prove ourselves to them. We will lift our nations out of poverty and build strong and resilient economies for our people. This moment is a source of pride and honor for Ghanaians, the entire continent, and its diaspora.
na owura Tinubu me shama mpanyin Tinubu na nusi no wensuwara ena orokwado de omampanyin Mahama na Ghana na Nigeria yene nkitahodzi do no okonkane ye pa na watena wache na nyende ya awaba ya mampanyin na yereba padam oye nkitahodzi no yereba twadusin yabokwodo emwa biara man Ghana wo hie difi Nigeria hwan wo brad be ya mampanyin Nigeria yabo man Ghana dodo.
My dear brother, I am here to walk with you. You know you can count on Nigeria's support at any given time. You call on me. We are your brothers and sisters. We shall always be there for you. May your administration be a profound success and progress for you, Ghanaians, and the entire region. I am confident that new government under the leadership of President John Mahama will work with Nigeria to strengthen this powerful bond, leading to greater shared progress, prosperity for the people of our two nations.
Endi oye Nigeria mampanyin Ahmed Bola Tinubu inde as guest speaker Blaster Square wo inde abra yedi omampanyin ene na bezechi woruso ma yedi wona atena bengwado ma wofi amamu asen ena ozi da mensam yina odutugwa na merka woda promise 102.7 radio ena fe promise TV enyimru no nsia kasebo ena wasugudo a eritei na rehwe wabra orutwagui na yeguda ye kwato wo inda aya wo Blaster Square no inda dedite aya amampanyin aya Mahama neda no amampanyin dada Mahama no olkase no asehwe Ghana fo security bi wo ho nsemi wo ho munyim impembe bre no aya na ye gina campaign platform do a yetom na ye ho pa na secretary oda ame na amampanyin dada na na dada nkwa akofado ye amampanyin na na dada nkwa akofado na why amampanyin dada ye every day position is not a property. Sure amampanyin Mahama lechema inkitawuza oda anu ana amampanyin dada isesensi na na dada nkwa akofado woni ntemo no hwe onye adza wotutu no fom cross hwe amampanyin na nado enyi dzara odzima onu oye amampanyin Mahama no onye enyi dzi kakraba ose he bebiara amampanyin na nado be hye no he odensa tunse mo kye no ala sru na chete ogina tuna kokuma tubam ase enkitawozo de honi ntem no onye nkitawozo kakraba kra na odijame sami na atugwa nne Blaster Square ho bra otini inaugural address oju tugwa ene de ebra day no chirem de ahwe hon oye amanyosam akwantwa ono ena omampanyin dada nanadu world na oyaja wohu ye pa ntama ono nso no omadam enyidze no ode honi ntem osane de 8 years ago oye ono omampanyin Mahama ena inde bebia na ogin ya orikase onye amampanyin dada na nadu wogina wabra ena ono all hand over presidency wabra otwa one term ozima oye amampanyin dada na nadu dankwa akofado na 8 years today wasana ba wonda minyimpe bie ni nyina so wasana behye me biom amampanyin Mahama so aya ne fiododo ne wo behye me biom dembre ono oye 8 years ago oze baton no oze mana na adun ma oboto ado no ehu ne fiaw de na adun so wa hand over baton no oze ma ona ran kasa John Dramani Mahama de no so ma tere no fanko onya fiaw bi no sere ni nyina no so ma asem wo ho ehu na wo bu ho papa no se Ghana funyim he won ndase begom oye amanyo sama kontin 1996 onye omampanyin na na do nkwa akofo ado no ho nyina wo ko parliament wo na fezia wo ko ho na ne fiaw oh in the parliament echi wache bi wo ho no wakoto bi no waji in the crowd kon oh Nana do tum koto bayira wache o sa bra no sin na zina Nana do je fan Johnny oh Johnny oh no if your papa.
Today's exercise between the outgoing president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and I feels a bit like a deja vu. We shared this same space. I was the outgoing president, having served one term, and he was the incoming president, having been given a mandate by the people of Ghana, as I'm sure we are today, that it is the people of Ghana that we are elected to serve. Somehow, it seems fitting that it is with Nana Akufo-Addo that I twice shared this stage and this unique historical distinction, because Nana Akufo-Addo and I began our national political careers in Parliament in the same year, 1996. He has always greeted me with warmth, a firm handshake and a smile, and he is perhaps the only person in my life who has persistently chosen to call me Johnny. While we belong to opposing political parties, we shared a sense of mutual respect. In those early days, we probably could not have imagined that destiny would bring us to the leadership of our office of the land. Nana asked this to be our final meeting under these circumstances. And as I look back on the journey we have traveled together, and you with the same bald head and round being a worthy opponent, I extend my warmest wishes to His Excellency Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia.
NGIT Amampanyin John Dramani Mahama Ebra ozu tugwa nketawuza oda ono ana Amampanyin dada His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo a historical moment in the 1 year 8 years ago. Honora Amampanyin John Dramani Mahama and all hand over power. Otima Amampanyin dada His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ande Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo so hand over power. Oza mana wari chim no da chinkitewuzu so oda honentem oze amhonna yentu akasabono do na mohwi na yenko etifidi mantem na yako etifidi mantem ko pon tamalemu a nkraofo wareba wo chiremu ane dada awrehosem osi oye tamaletima market wo chiremu de ene da oye enyumbru bra wabo nonkro no ijeto oye tamaletima market a ino nya asem kakraba ye kura wo chiremu de ijene shu nyama ye pa so dwobe a ine ose nyama ine shops ahoro a owo oye timber market wonu ijene show no afi machines ahoro a timber market wo use ena inwia ahoro a wa paya wode ko supply na no adi ise no ena afi nyama bia o ka ho a ine wo quantify sika no obur oye millions of Ghana cedis was ihonsam was ba na opanyina oye kasamanfo ozema Ghana National Fire Service wo etifido mantem ADO2 baba hudu onye nsantrofulity nkomo no oluchim de oye aja wonya wonhuni aja odije ne ba na nso no ije ne ba no wo huni ntam wambo na manje onni sesunti ana oma ijano wetum wasu no wasu nyepade emanyama ase yie pa no na worokoda wetu oye timemufofo de hamatan ne yewo mi entini jasesho de sajijeliti dwuma na anya kafra oze oye fire outbreak baba inti yenya hweye.
For now, we will not be able to say the exact cause of the fire because one, it is in the night, and two, we just finished firefighting, completed the firefighting. So, God willing, we will commence our investigation, and when we are done with the investigation, we shall what cause this fire.
So, how many hours or minutes were you able to point the fire?
It's about 3 hours to 4 hours.
Your general advice to the general public?
Our advice to the general public is that this is the Harmattan season. Harmattan is coupled with windy and harsh weather condition. And so for that matter, burning becomes very easy. Any little fire, trust me, can evolve into a huge and bigger fire like we saw today. And so anything at all we use fire for, we should be attentive and stay until we are done with whatever we are using the fire for before we leave. We should also try as much as possible to off our electrical gadgets and unplug them when we are not in use or we are not more using them. And then at our workplaces, we should do same. We should also try to avoid exposing sources of fires or heat, especially matches and lighters.
Enti opeyina tininke baba odu odumja jumano ne kasamafo wetifidi mantem na nanu si na ozo todu biom na wa chede oyaza eko oya etifidi mantem wona oya fire hydrant hono oyaza indei owechiri ye pa no chemde woni dwumaji na water hydrant ahowa nka indei sa ijebi otobebia Ghana National Fire Service will rely on it na wokotwunsu na wotum wate boa na wodi dumja no embe tifidi mantema mbiaye water hydrant wono aya ehwe baby a wona baby a ijetum toto wetifidi mantem wona ommeno kora ansesunti se ijeto na se wokọ na wakotwunsu na wode akọboa na wekoduma aya ocheri ye pa ntini pembebre na nkasa no wobotu anamonde worokọ baby a baby a jato ho na wakọ akodumja no bonwan de echera woche na water hydrant owo echiri ntino aya obodu na nyama asai ema bibiara akam
able to get water to help fight the fire.
Now, normally, when situations are normal, what we do is to store water in our broken down vehicles. Then at our regional commander's residence, there is underground reservoir. So we do store water there. So that was where we relied on. Private water tankers of Tamale also do support us when we have huge incidences like this. Today I called the chairman and we couldn't assist simply because the hydrants, the ties were locked. So they couldn't come to our aid today.
Antino Opina Etininke ADO2 Baba Hudu Oye kasamafo zima odumja jumakunu nkrabata owo etifido mantem ena etenenkan na arahosama ofi oya brekum oreba rechimde oyaza brekum police command no wo bunu mantem no mo wote irihwema no mu yadzen wadaso shoda worihwema worichimde abrante bia wo chimde ono kono bodze ojima akutini ye pa ema ennede damabru ya yekase wabokro na ababa de bia wonchi na feed watching ma wochim na wekowie nkokọ beye basa brekum mpatasia na watching ma mulkase nkokọ basa nti wabunu wekunu ya umensa nkokọ wekowie akokọ ma wabunu na ekun oh brekum mpatasia wabunu wekun awma yenko ahwano to na yene reporter Abiola GH inzin komo Abiola akwaba
yeah meju so funny
Abiola mebo akoko na ya umensa ko wien oya poultry farm akoko bia na de akoko asancha yenyen wo fie ya bia
me de dey kan ma menchia ona fi menchia oni watiefu nyina sene mate no sabepe ena tie abrantie yi ene no wodi wani kirem elbrekum bono mantem hanuma no koro na waboyi ama manfo bonyenye ene da bereko sanse ayarahosema asie na wodi twisaye se akoko no portrait ade na se fidi bi na no kwase me wo mu se efi akoko pa ana abrantie no atimi awia ne sa no na akoko no koro no nyankoko akasi o eyenkoko omususua aha ene ye nkokọ nkete ahawra akokọ no kwa na mfonyi da wanim ya otibisa akokọ ne akokọ a kese omu nse dan soso nkete rienu ana kese abranti kwai abo modern awia na de tie nyina ene se abranti yobi e ba no kro no de a wobopa abrekum ko duam ha de yenim no oye comfortable amwa ene manfo nkokọ se enwan aponche owi a so ba wo prete se wo mbentem ha no na wakoton amomo ha ne okọ a yes akoko kase a yenim se na okọ dwaman so opa akoko ato de wanya no boy fukura no e be 100 Ghana cedis but ye ni be metime chi akoko e ko ton 30 cedis e tumi se kan se wa mmere anya akoko na hu ni brenti no de kwa sika kitu bi no waje na tobo operators no so ato na wei ananke se korona wa boy de bi o muka na bushafo kase o omutunu fo se obejai wo se obejai ene se ede no ade akobọ korona etwa to sa bere yede ni mpambro abuna kese watimi ejai no na mi da wo se me wo mni se abra ye che no no ye starte bu no fibrekum zombo so hono kobọ korona no ana ebisa se hono ofiri fa no so fibrekum patase ana se ye bu no firi hono ma ye kokodum patase na so mugya no to hono ma sa bere aminu kase de wakra tiasofo ato na no mo nsie do na ara wo se me na ka de ba ko ne se me be ma metere ne kwa gudo nsri empanifo sa de oton sansum na wu a wo de ti de ne kwa asama do omode ahoma ye de botre bi ye de so ne be ma mu a ye de no bo chinchim ano ma twe enti semre mre kese de ne be ma nyina de ya twetwe twe asabre yi range se onyankwampo a enko ntimi fa ne be ma nya adwuma Abiola
ma mimi se de ye abranche no ya za konobo no mpotem wo no obo wadada na de ma na wache na wode na fadama ya ye odi mu
ewe mo tere se we nya kro no edikan obo pa se dem edikan kan no chobo operators wa haidie ke so wi akokọ na odi akono akoto amomu aboofo kwan so akokọ a ke se hwe a wo so pa no wode agisika no bo ade aye bia 50 cedis na wade na fe odi sika na akoye ne niema aha na nje se kro no de omo tere se wabo ache we nya de edikan a enu ade ya te no
okay Abiola o maye no ase na fo wonwa dzechire dambre apostle for hwemu na asemi otwetwa aso dzechire bepom ya basena ba waso yi ai yana manjebofo Abiola inde brekum bunu mantem num brekum mpatase na akokọ fi akokọ na kra no honam ya hen fi akokọ wala di ya akokọ kra mpa bisa yi editor ni do di ni birthday potri farm akokọ na wode ye dibanman ono kra mpa odi traffic mama okọ enyanya mpate kra nka ehu ne fi akokọ de no Ghana on a more serious note dem ayeyoze na aye ne njai obi wi akokọ a woburu no kuna akokọ oh come on aba awehosam suni Promise 102.7 radio Promise TV Bruno nsia KaseƐ na yeze tuedo na yeze amamo wa ha na yero tuedo za na yero ko oye Bank of Ghana one akache no ana the governor of Bank of Ghana Dr. Ernest Addison olichimde in the Bank of Ghana projection why demand inflation in the olichimde by 2026 or next year ina yetum Ghana hen inflation no one rich oya single digit mercha abodudu a wototo enyama abum wo omani Ghana mu na ono na olichim dem forecast a woye na njema woje gugu akwamu nyina na by 2026 oman Ghana hen inflation no obotum wedu 2026 no obotum wedu oya single oya digit no olichim dem se obobam dem so a ni nyina nso begina abanfofuru ya wa bei nhihye sikasam no tuyi na nyama na adza ozibogu na akwam wadama afi 2025 mu ono na oba kire de in the 2026 projection why the inflation oba single digit no obotum wa bam another ombam no begina do osane de olichema in the year 2024 no Bank of Ghana projections are why on inflation rate no olichema de inka na by the end of the year 2024 no enanka inflation wetum wa reach akọ oya 15% nanso no wo mesma ena nyamaro kona nyamaro dandan no we revising one projection no was about oya 18%. No penyin chim de by November oya 2024 no na inflation wetum wepajanemu wa ko oya 23% wa bra na oya 2024 October no mu no na inflation no ogina oya 22.4 1%. Na Dr. Ernest Addison olichirem dem the menyama nyina no oyaza enyama bia o contribute ma inflation otumu kwosoro ye pa no olichirem da election sentiment ebra inde yerko abatu mun enyama wo kan campaign a wo ye na nyama ya kan ye de fa economy hono ebi wo me bi wo a onyim nti ono so aya na oma false signal ema inde egozifo watoto nyama ma inflation otum akosuru ye pa eninchi no or insist that economic situation for the last quarter of the year 2024 no okonanim ye pa ya inde ya chirem de oman ni sikasam totoye no ogina brane onam hihye bia Bank of Ghana was egu akwanem.
We have made a lot of progress from where we are coming from, given where the rate of inflation went. This year we were expecting to make as much progress, getting inflation to 15% by the end of the year. We've had to revise that objective to around 18%, 18 plus or minus 2%. And now it looks like we are looking at landing on the outer bands. But the reason why we have not stayed at the central point in 2024 are the special factors that are associated with an election year, including the fact that the currency depreciated at a faster rate than expected in the first half of this year. All of those reasons account for why we are around 23 instead of 18. Now, going forward, we are forecasting that we would see faster disinflation, meaning that maybe from 23, we should expect to reach 15. But this will be predicated on the policies that will be implemented in 2025.
In the opinion, Dr. Ernest Addison, the governor of Bank of Ghana, also in Sama to go Dembre or Mai in its Kasam. Nuntote ojina na oze atum oze amaheno ya cheka se bono da yenkwa opanyina na oye franka tufu na bezechi azuma NPP abatu amanyoku no mu wo oye afia otwem abeya yekotu ye Dr. Matthew Opoku Pampa inde dudu na wo fan oye napo na yenyina yenyimde wo omampanyin na danko akofo ado na membumi mpanyimfo a opo won asoafo a wogi dwumason wo omampanyin na ado na membumin oya Dr. Matthew Opoku Pampa odimu akotini ye pa na eha ansana mpo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni din de oma ye ne frankatufo abezechin na chede enyinam oya asoya a wahwe enyinam do meche Ministry of Energy ho ena na oye oda na ansa na obaba hwano na chede mampanyina tum na first time na odna akoto Ministry of Education nono ana opanyini chemde mfian na okadi wo oya asoya wahwe womasua do hwano oya za na nyamam yazini wo hoye papa no se he na challenges a face no nya asam kakraba na olichemde oya dia itwa na ade nyina bedide ma inde he obukompo ohwe na kira otumu de onu ma nyamam yazini wo hoye man na olichemu nso de oya ada dwumaja odi wo hono ne fa bebre na nso no ye dwumaja ina oya dzina nso tumi gina na ado odidam dwuma na ahwe na ebrodu baby na pomudi hunsam oya adza onse da ntwe na nso no otumi gina na olichemu de ebra ono okozi wo oya ihumasua asoye hon transformation a odekọ hɔ ina dwuma oye no odinsunsu ado papa ye pa odepai no olubu nkompon wa hwe na chi na wo hu na oye dwuma so na oye ya oluchirem de oyaza the first time in the cabinet secretary wa chada we sigina de olbo ono oye osuafo na bado no ono tumu hunde na chada Ministry of Education one okobo adwuma wo hoye pa
4 years the Ministry of Education, I left with scams, health scams, because why?
was 31 but it was so impactful that is what kept me going. When I look back for the first time, the cabinet secretary decided to give me just for the number of policies that we do now. That's changed everything from basic education, from early childhood education through to university. Product policies, early childhood education policy, primary school policy, junior high school policy, university, tertiary education, third level school.
Engineer Oswafo Dadoa in the Umasha Asha, you know why it more hopana or to Franca and half Franca to Funabe Chizima and Pipi among you Kunmo war affair Ochemi Abaya Yakotu Numo. Na promise 102.7 radio and after promise TV you know KaseƐ na yazen samni yaguru yazebrowa Ghana fuyina yinyimde afibiaran se yefiasa inde asoya oman Ghana ojina itumuto oya road traffic regulation 2012 LI 2180 wojina do na wodi djuma oya driver and vehicle licensing authority Michel DVLA wojina dam LI do afibiara no wo register cars afofra inde na chade ono bama yehun afibia no kasa otumba oman Ghana no na afi wo start oye yefi afufufra so wole chirema digitalization intino registration bebre no owoda okwado online no na wo chirem dem oyaze apo oye internet aba fontentan no do no dwumadi no mo nkoye nti wa ma dwumadi a wo dida wo register cars no oyaze enkankan obuase DVLA office no wonu dwumadi no wa twentwen do ye pa na DVLA wole chirem de 2025 year period registration na wole ba baye oyaza car drivers car owners why stranded year power DVLA one operational officers wo Ghana mamu dudu na wole chirem de va a car wa noma in day one requirement wa present the one function na in the one register mohwan ya custom entry document was about for validation in the various authorizations in azina no frustrations are all common oya sam kakraba ni nyina ya the current network situation in the wama DVLA honi dwuma no we slow down wona wa boso do wa baba register won cars no wa boy court process na CCR no wole chirem dem obiara pe baby ozinitirafa.
Last week by network no na for me they say the network is the biggest challenge but the services in the network is the biggest challenge for now. Great. Today's and Monday. Yeah, it's about Friday. Today is Friday, it's me, but challenge is not to me. Network 98 to me. But and then since the same network, then the biggest challenge.
I think it's a network challenge, Nana. It's because you're bad at it. Yes, I am network in it.
Engineer Obuasi branch manager Odzima driver and vehicle licensing authority DVLA Ora Edwin Foreign and all the children there ampa ma in the drivers and accountants worker wama wire frustrated the network no ayaza oya no kwariye pa na in the wa appeal to drivers and accountants there wonya botel mo hon ye pa wogudo a wotinya malugu akwam dam wabaya a wobanya internet a nano ya zini ye pa na wabo adwuma ni wetum waye won registration a register won cars a was aba ma won
said I tradition e would yearly say see afefufu no aya client no do bona epe new number bobo car unti abe tradition de wo enti ye share adwuma say since last week no because niema conform kakra ye share say ne ye customers no Thursday na customers ba had those but na network challenge nti send na nka wo say yetimi som your customers yetimi ansom ta because obi aba so be registration no wasakọ adwuma
enti indei opeyina etinin kan owura Edwin Ofori oye oboase DV branch manager ena yetinin kan wa bra driver fo mo kwoto owo DV one operational centers ahoro no onko ye mfam ho no ena oja reshem nsam de me ode wonya reshem oguda woro bo adwuma dem roba ya internet no nsam no oba ye na yento do na mfam ho ne na elder Dominic Osei president ozima home sweet home club awo ahojo kumase here ana oze kokobo ozirma oya caregivers wo orphanage homes there in the yare chemu there in the ban and donations na adoya ahorwa in the aya omobohufo bi wona wo homobo meche philanthropist wotum wo hu oya orphanage homes and care homes ahoro no mobile there wodi nyama kama ho no wodi wonanyu atofoma we hu there caregivers meche adwuma ya fa wo orphanage homes ahoro na wohwe in the injankan injibano wodi ba wo so wotwe adwene bon adwene fi akoma ne mu aye fi nyimpa boninti injibana wodi ba na donations ahoro na nzema wodi ba there won fa hwenja nka onyi bi awon kase wonya yi da do no obi so hu won bor wor ba che wana adem ha caregivers ni bin wose njibani na wol kotan ha wo wia wotum wo wia toiletro nyina wo kotan semina nyina wo wia kotan no ma ada Dominic se ya de kokobara ma hon se nyima efi do ye hone pem de situation awowo m da wo ye injankan wowo ma da bi se mpeda wo ma ana wabusanfo bi ana wasefo binim nwo so be ye injankan bommadina de wo bejai de madeno osane de oyaja ontwaye na elder Dominic Osei odi da mensemitu wo aba na onye nsentwafo lidin komo ina members what's my home sweet home club what present all food items in term pabwa anonymity in su toiletro na je what's my oya Rema Ghana children's home yeah all patase okoya wona adoye hona oya elder Dominic Osei odi da mensemi na tuwa
Rema Ghana ne se ye hunu se omo ye ma ye nuanom na afeso ye de nya kakradi na omo muni ahwefo so de na ombedi check ye say ye peka credit abro mo say be am so anije be we o mpeye e wo Christmas mu mo tainte de buy no mafuta no magana fo nyina ne say obi amombo ne say obetwa nani ahwe nyanka efi say mutima ka mo ho abom na makomo mwa mo fan bi ho a musa eni kwasa nkomo nsuo ma wo fo nsem na mo ba hakora pesa hakora bia na wo fote a na nije sen say obaba garimpo na wudi a bo modern say children's home centers ni nyina ne say se Ghana for bom modern keka mo nsase na de bibi be enkoda na ye a ehwe mo no so ye mo bonen se de aba no ebe mo no ma yusu na
enti ye mo magina na ye yusu ma ye nkowia na oroyere aren eminsa oyeka teka zima Rema Ghana children's room ana inde ozi enyinye sam na wo asam ozi da home sweet home club no asede wa bo support won ye pa
home sweet home if you any say na me shira wo mo na me nyo mo na mo sekeli na se mo ba say na no pe yesu nya me ato mo di nyo ma pi na ebreye eni ati
enti ndi aichi madam Aren Eminsa oyeka teka wo Rema Ghana children's home ena yete nenka wabra inde wakoye hwan adoye no na yarotua kasebon da amra na Yesu onyine esuafo namen na odu baby na Yesu lishe esuafo na ya mpaibo wo montumwan na esuafo no so rabbi master hebo mpaya yemma ne den na Yesu che hwane kwana wonfado moda mampan na kwana Yesu ochre de wonfa moda mampan no ni nyina no yaja ntubisu oda abonyom our Father who art in heaven hallowed be thy name thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day and amen. Na se erokotwem na akɔhwɛ quotation oje homa bra Yesu ɔkyerɛ da yɛmmɔ da mpa na ɔyɛ Matthew chapter 6:9 ɛkana ade quotation wɔ na ɛhɔ na ɔwɔ na yɛpɛda yehu da inde se he ase erobɔ mpaya na yankana dama yakan dama Christopher no binim kɔra yɛntase nti yɛpɛda yɛnye ɔyɛ Reverend Isaac Che Atakra okay. Reverend Isaiah, okay. Reverend Isaiah Che Atakra of Kwame Danso Methodist Church. Reverend Isaiah Che Atakra. Reverend, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Reverend Pochatimanka.
What
be away, Mammy Kakra. Reverend Christ also.
Well, sorry, I'm
Christ in Chi.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, then say. Reverend, the Lord's Prayer. Christopher say, Nasa Yantasa, Ninchame done.
Yo, yada, Nyanko say. Na Yama Yen na Yaho Afisiapa. This 2025. The first time I make us our radio, Promise TV. Any radio so in here. TMTF when na afishiapa. Na yasro nyankopo soma 2025 enye afipa emfama yenyina. Wasem bisa ubisa ye a very simple. Ya can the Lord's Prayer. Ya come from Kwadabremwa Sunday School, ya ko school na ya kan. Ne som fa so kra ne sen. Na edientina esese ye bossa empaye sa bosumi we nyina no na ye behwe nti ene no na group no into two. The first one ane ye pese ye hwe no the first line.
Okay,
that prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, yen eja woso eno ne me pese ye hwe.
Okay,
say ye reference Onyankopon se wo ye ene ja e de na ekire obia woye wagya no, you depend on that person. O dance any pan. Enti enche ne ye bebie school yi ochina schools bebre abie nkoda ebe san akọ school me ka basic schools no obia woye agya sa abre we no anadwe wontimi na efiri se odwene school fees ho odwene nkwala bus fees ho odwene won kanti ho enti se Onyankopon ye ne gyade a na de epese ye kire nyina ne se ono ne ye dan no ye difre ye mfie ba ye didie ye nom ye na ne ye nsori ye nyina ewo saa Onyame no ensem enti enyo bia na obetumi aka so Onyankopon ye negya age se ye wode no ho ato ne so age se de wodan no age se de wagye atum se Nyame no eye negya nti abere bia se ye bo sa mpa ye no a ene na de ye de kai ye ho na atwe ye dwen agina so ne se we are not alone enka ye nko a ye wo agya bia one yen ewo ho ye wo agya bia ono na ode yen ba wi ase ye wo agya bia ono na de ehia ye nyinara oye ede ma ye nti sa mpa ye no fa edi kan no the first line of the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, yen eja wosoro. Ye can yen no a ye can collectively, it can also be individually. Say ye can say ye nyina na say ye can say ankore enti 2025 ye yesere ne aka nyina ne say ye nyina ye hunu say Onyankopon eye ye negya enti so Onyankopon ye wajade a na wo de ho to ne so Onyankopon ye jade a na ne 2025 ye ka nyina ne say ono ne dan no ono ne nsem ene ye wo
Reverend ne demanti dembra chem fefefe wi oyaza ejidifun se yesi demampa bon ye ne je owoso wojeza bibia rotumi ye mo no ewe na brabo ye na no ntude ejidifun a tumo te echi no yenya mujizi mo ye adwuma mahena.
Yes, say ye kana yen kana ya no keke nemo ye gia tum say ono ne ye jampadia said ya mechire mu mekae no me say eja bia anadwi onim se china me ba bia school na wako school no anadwi wontimi na setie biara obedwene kakra nkoda yi beko won provisions omu school fees school bus canteen send obetua no send obeye no odwene ma ne ho saa na ye nyankopon no nso so ye ne jade a o provide ma ye ye hia ye biara o de ma ye na ye ya fan wo se ye ne say ye beji atum say yes indeed he is our father no kremu no ono ene yeja si enya saa gidie no a na ye hwehwe firi ne nsem no o de be ma ye.
Reverend Eyumbri yanna wase wo woncheche na yenenyu a eboi wo nyimdi na tuma ote de mokoni a Christ nara ohye hene de yemfa do bompe no ama yehum Eyumbri da se pa na wober
mesome da se
Reverend Isaiah Che Atakra Kwame Danso Methodist Church ho na opanyini oji nasum wo ho na yenyino ezinkomo ama wetum wachirem oze ama he no ma yentwa yane hombre yeba na yeze oye ama horodo nsam yaje atuedo abramu wo KaseƐ mu. Afi ma yemfa ye amahorodo nsam ya fantu ya KaseƐ na yemfa ma Promise 102.7 and afi Promise TV do na yemfa ma hona yezhono kwa yentwe oye etifu hona adwen nkwechiri kakra na oye October 7 2023 ena eku a nizinti oye Hamas ya inde Israel fu wosusu dem Palestinian ena wano ho otete ho no woko oye Israel mamu ena yaza woko tutu itu na ade woko prepare nkrofo kunkum nyimpa bia yereka say nyimpa baya 1139 na wokum hwan nono ena Israel yede Saddam ena Hamas baya za obotuanse hono do wo oye Palestine oye imanimu a wonso oba shimona sekra entini fedama bri besibra ye womi Israel mano onyata wama oya Palestine mano wada kra na for the past 24 hours no Israel mano wetu ashe oya Palestine man oya ne bronu bia ofa ho Gaza oya za damabri aye kase be 31 Palestinians wewu oya nyimpa be 57 nso no we prepare ye pa ya ni na yerka say according to in the health ministry wo dam mpotem hono wole chirem de Gaza ne mpotem hono dam anamontu ya oya Israel man wetu no wama enyimpa tutwe di na nkasa wono ho wa kan ye pa na owura Tom Fletcher oya UN relief chief in all chirem de mmodin bo biara owoda wobo na wote boa ema ehona wa survive oya Gaza mpotem no nwode nanka wogudo na attack na Israel man wazere bana oya za oma dem mmodimbo one break point no wa break ye pa osane de Israel fun one attack no ibiaka ahwan UN one relief workers no ibiaka one ye pa ya ebimukra nso no oya World Food Program convoy na dia inde wazir bano ibinumu wa collapse bia ni nyina no wa ma inde ekono ni mo ayedzin ozam honiye pa na Israel twa wetu wode ahye oye Gaza ehwo na nimpotem no since October 7 2023 wabra Hamas where them attack ya nyimpa 45,885 Palestinians ena inde wekuan ena finso no 109,196 nso na wepepra na walichiremu nso dem oyaza enyimpa 200 ɛna ɛne captivity wacheche hwan na ɛhwɛ na wankasa epam equation na itum de Hamas obonu wo ho yie papaapa osanda won Hamas won anamontu a won wotui no enyimpa a wokun won ye 1139 nanso da mabri a yereka sei Israel won anamontu no retaliation no ayaza won wokunyimpa 45,885 ya in the one away paper mpode wodoso ye pa ya 109,196 wetum na we prepare ye pa ya onya asem kakraba impono enyimpa be 200 nso no won so won ho aka adwema no so oye asema waze efi ho waze aba na ye gina eito na ya hwehwane dem oyaza 3p garlic mixture ena wo boy hine childom inde nwumre kase boy 3p yankan chode oyedru won so bia oba boost wo immune system wo high blood pressure oyifi ho ma wo bu won nsa what ye wo echi wo sugar level ekotest na oye higher 3p garlic mixture obobo ye pa numbness oyaza titriti wonsa ana wonan ohunam akwa bi obesity kasembroto stroke acho asthma afe also attention twanche bomodna oyi stress nso entima 3p garlic mixture onka weduru ho na ombo uye papa na walichirema inde Colinac Herba Danny Herba Misty Herba Criske Herba Angel Herba Kingswalk Herba and afe herbal shops and pharmacy shops ahuru biara oruchegu woman Ghana mu no ekohwa na 3p garlic mixture bia wonsa baka bi wo hofre na pamunchim pabi so to atona wonso ebotuma afre 0248 92 8824 0248 8824 afe ebusuafo bi nso worizi hwan awoda in the mesrawan wafan to screen no do mam na yenhwe ye obayere wo ho ebusuafo bi worizi hwan birthday ewo ahanuma ende dikin body ni mam na baby owo no hu ni ye kura body ni mam what Veni opoku ware oye djuma wo Comfort Anoche Teaching Hospital Comfort Anoche Teaching Hospital Veni opoku ware eyi free sister Mercy opoku ware ho ntine Veni happy birthday afi nso no hona biem amate da wose woye bien mehu penaman promise penaman Williams 102.7 FM Sewa KaseÄ SHS awo amade dua yankwanta hona eco school eyi free wo sister panyin sister efia quality in quality owo Germany okay wo for be quality efia quality okay nti mo nyina happy birthday ya kachon de hene nyon wa kompanyi mo ke se chire de ma ya nesta won fan send phone do won va won fan send phone what yen charge yen so yen said daddy yen nu bi o de ya charge hwenwa ebusafo Owura Emmanuel Odro Korea onyenyi semufo panyin afe Owura Jimmy Cliff oye semufo abazechi ana nde nwumbre wasensem munumu waze mahen afe Dicken Amwaten producer extraordinaire producer papa ena wo be pempia infiniture waze mahen afe eko silver room so Weku na Sly na Kingsley ena impanyimfo awo nso ena wo hwe won nyina nso waze oye videos no wode totodo na pictures na ade nyina yade wo boa me yade bosom enyimburu kasebuedo ameso amobosum na enyimburu mekan news medema wa from uncle ebo baini yeso na me ya adoma de chena ya ba botuedo yezamamu
Promise Radio.